Alright, well here's a clear trial for Tiamat with Soul as the damage dealer. Everyone needs, well I'm sure you know this already, but everyone needs fire defense and dark defense. My Warrior of Light is built for evasion because this boss hits hard, very hard. Charlotte is equipped with all elemental resists with at least 190 in fire, ice and lightning, 100 wind and 130 dark, because he does apply imperils of 90 to 3 that I have 190 in, and 30 to dark but none to wind. Soul has what looks to be, well this is my soul, what looks to be quite low fire res, semi-good dark res, and very low defense and HP, which you might think is a bit of a problem with surviving the fixed attack, but you'll see, he does okay. Myra, she is kind of MVP in this fight because she uses her limit burst to dispel the fire imperil on thresholds. And Lid will be the breaker. She also has the Phoenix Esper equipped for buff Firaga, just in case I need to bring up the fire res, because Myra's cooldown has worn off. I'll be taking a friend Soul, CG Marco here. He's also got not the greatest fire res, but again you'll see. His HP and defense, physical effective HP, whatever you want to call it, is a bit better than mine. And we all have Dragon Killer, Magic Dragon Killer. Alrighty, let's do this. Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, enemy strikes first. He casts his Mirage stacks, which is why physical steals are a bit annoying, and give himself a buff. Okay, first off with Warrior of Light, we'll use, Invincible Shield for the Dark Resistance. He'll be doing Dark Resistance the whole fight. Charlotte will, I forgot to mention that, Charlotte has Pod equipped for physical mitigation, again for the fixed attack. Myra will cast Intro and Roaring Crowd for fire and light defense. Water Fight and Ultimate Siesta to LB gauge, fill rate and break. And Soul will do Soul things, which are getting his damage ready. Well, as you can see here, my friend has Soul's Super Tiamat, so he has the decreased MP cost, which is actually quite handy for Soul, I think. You'll be seeing I'll be doing a bit of MP refresh with my Summer Fid, and Myra. Okay, cool, none of that went to the souls. I mean, I actually kind of hope it does later at some point so you can see that they'll survive. But for now it's okay. And here we go, here's the first MP refresh, Monotopia. Get the damage going with Soul. Quadruple Solar Divinity. Yep. Boop. Warrior of Light will cast his Limit Burst for barrier and defense buffs, undispellable defense buff, to make it even better. Oops, I actually casted that then because that might break the chain. Not that it matters at this stage. Oh wait, no, the Mirage stack, so it didn't even hit. Haha. Sacred Shield Charlotte will cast her Limit Burst, and Myra will interlude into regen. The regen is quite important as well because of the damage over time that Tiamat applies to your whole team. It sort of helps to, bypass, I guess, to bypass that. Oh, there's that. The fixed AoE, and you know, as you can see, the souls, they did okay. Not too much pain there. Okay, Summer Fid will re-break this turn because the brakes are about to wear off. Soul will chain. Sacred Shield Charlotte will put up physical mitigation again. Charlotte's basically just going to be rotating between physical mitigation and putting a cover up and mitigation if she needs it with a limit burst. Warrior of Light, has he got his Dark Res? Put that up again. Even though it will probably get dispelled this turn, I do believe. And Myra will main verse and we'll do another MP refresh. Because my soul will need it. There we go, as you can see the dots are completely mitigated by the region we have. Oh, there we go, he attacked Marco. But again, it barely matters. Miasma Breath. Oh yeah, see, there we go. The my Warrior of Light took a little bit of damage there because his Dark Resist buff got dispelled. Not a problem though. We'll just put that up again. Saint's Ward. Outro and recast Roaring Crowd for the fire resistance. Gonna save Charlotte's Limit Burst because she's already got mitigation. But we will cast cover again. No, we don't need breaks. What can you do? Get you to cast Manatopia again. Why not? And then do some damage with the souls. So this is a threshold turn, but Tiamat has this kind of interesting thing with his thresholds where he will sort of warn you about the threshold attack before he does it and then do it the next turn, which gives you time to prepare for it, which you will see me do when I get my turn. Just let Tiamat do his things, resist the fire, keep attacking Warrior of Light. And there it is, fire magic is being concentrated. So that he's going to do a fixed, uncoverable fire attack next turn. But how we get by that, because he applies a fire mitigation, as you can see, lowers fire resistance. And now we'll cast Hidden Track, and that gets rid of the enfeeblements, except for the resistance to poison one, unfortunately. Do we need breaks? No. Okay, Charlotte will cast physical mitigation again, and the souls will do soul things. Okay, now what we're doing this turn, see how he's at 69%, and he's going to use his quote-unquote threshold attack. By pushing him below 60, he will actually do 2 casts of the uncoverable fire attack and won't prepare for one next turn, so you can kind of bypass it in that way. Let's go. And actually I'll do that after this finishes chaining. And there we go, below 60 at 56. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to cast Break again. Actually no, what I'll do this turn is, this is for an all missions sake, I've kind of already done it all, but there's an Esper. Oh no, it'll heal it by a little bit. It's not too bad. Okay, now Horrific Roar, that's the debuff. Gluttonous Devour. Ooh, see, there we go. There's my soul taking a bit of damage. But, as you'll see, he'll live. And even if he does get knocked down, he's got a nice Guts passive. And there's this, resisted. And there's the second one, resisted. It's because we pushed the 60% threshold while he was prepping for the first one. Cool, cool. Okay, I'll cast Break, put our cover back up, and put our Dark Res back up. You need to put up cover and any elemental resistances after the threshold turns, because he does dispel those. Actually, speaking of, I don't have Fire Res, do I? I think we're okay on this turn without the Fire Res. I hope so. Whoop, not Audition, I want Hit Single. This turn we've got to start Soul's rotation again. Or the second part of his rotation. Probably a more apt description. Well, I really hope he doesn't do a fire... Wait, no, even if he does do a fire attack this turn, it's okay, because Charlotte will cover it. And she has 190 fire resistance. It's mainly the dark damage, because I do believe the damage over time is dark damage. So that's why the dark resistance is so integral to surviving this fight. Miasma Breath. Yeah, see that one is fine. Okay, and then we'll get Soul to set up 3 Solar Divinities into a Chaotic Nova. 3 Solar Divinities, Chaotic Nova. Got breaks, right? Yeah, did that last turn. I'll cast... yeah, I'll do a mana... Actually, no. This turn I will... No, this turn I'll Manatopia, yep. This turn, Manatopia. And I will get Myra. Probably called Myra Sylvie a few times during this. I apologize if I have. And she can do the Fire Res. Does Warrior of Light still have his buffs active? Yes, he does. And we'll check that physical mitigation is still up. That physical mitigation is gone. So we'll cast that again. Okay, now I'm hoping this will fill Warrior of Light's Limit Burst gauge. It might not, because I didn't put a Limit Burst fill buff up. But it might. Okay, we're pushing another threshold this turn, so we'll have to prepare... no, it didn't push it, damn. Oh well, I'll just cast this again. So yeah, we'll have to use Myra's Limit Burst next turn to remove the Imperil. Here he goes. Did he just attack... Whoa. I think he just attacked my friend's soul twice. It's a bit mean. Poison down. Poison's really not that much of a warrior. And here we go. He buffs himself and puts Mirage up. And there's the kind of threshold attack. It's kind of like a post-threshold. Okay. So I'll cast that to remove the Imperil. Yep, no, don't need buffs. Just double check we've got Fire Res, because I have fallen prey to that before. Okay, so this turn I will cast Water Fight for the LB full rate buff, and a heal. Okay, now we're not using this yet. We're going to wait a couple of turns till we get his big burst turn ready. I do that to finish him off, you'll see. Solar Divinity. Okay, we'll double check his buffs again. I think I just did them last turn, so that means we can do this turn. I'll just check that Charlotte's got... Yep, she has mitigation, general mitigation, so I will just cast her regular cover. Okay, there we go. Here comes Tiamat doing Tiamat-y things. Frostbite Breath, which I think that lowers your thunder resistance. Each of the breaths lower different, like a different resistance to what the element actually is. So, there we go, surviving that. No worries. Okay, double check buffs. Yep, need to, break, sorry. So, break him. Myra will main verse into hit single. Sacred Shield Charlotte will recast cover and mitigation. And actually I should have done physical mitigation last turn. Oh well. And Warrior of Light will recast his darkness buff. Darkness resistance, sorry. And then these two, well, I can just hit reload, and this will push him below 20, so he'll be doing another fixed fire next turn. There we go. Venom Fang. After Charlotte. Ooh! CG Marco. Almost dying there, but he held on. Poison down, and here's the prep. Fire magic has been concentrated. Oh no, I don't have Myra's LB. That's okay though, because we can do this Beach House Break. Well, wait, no, I'm going to double check. Yeah, see, I don't have fire resistance. I made this mistake once before. So I've got to cast Faraga. And then this is setting up for Soul's Burst turn using the Power of Chaos. And Solar Divinity times 3. Okay, now let's hope this fills Myra's Limit Burst, because otherwise this might be, well, you'll see. Or you won't. Oh, no, you won't. Haha. Hidden Track. Which removes poison and debuffs. And do I need the dark buff again? I don't think I do. No, I don't. So this turn, Sacred Shield Charlotte will cast her physical shield, and I will get Warrior of Light to... he can just recast his buff, because why not? Okay, now they should heal up at the end of this turn. Yeah, there we go. Searing Breath does nothing. Does nothing. Miasma Breath might do a little something. Nope, does nothing. And yep, there we go, completely resisted it. And that was thanks to Summerfid's Firaga there. And now for my favourite part of this fight. Hang on, I'll get... oh no, I don't have his Limit Burst. Now I can use this though to fill Awaken Light, Warrior of Light's Limit Burst just a little bit. We'll use that to throw in the chain for the Limit Burst finish. Devastation. Okay, and then we'll melt that last little 10% away. Oh, no. The limit burst broke the chain a little bit, but it's okay, because look at that. 11 turns with soul. And that's a soul with pretty mediocre defense, and not the best fire resistance as well, but that's what makes Myra kind of MVP in this fight. Cool. Hopefully that helps people. Bye.